Let my revenge begin.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to Worldbreaker Cool's Reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreaker Cool, and today we're reviewing the Kingdom Transformers Predacons, Paleotrex, and Vertebrake, or Vertebrake, I think Vertebrake. We've got a core class and a deluxe class here. I was not going to get either one of these, but I got Transformers crazy and got them all. So shame on me, but it is what it is. It is what it is what it is. So that's what I got. I like both of these quite a bit. One's a fossilizer that can come apart like this. The other one's just to transform. So there's no coming apart with all of these like people initially thought. There is a Triceratops or Styracosaurus one coming out eventually. This one's obviously a T-Rex inspired one with the skeleton. It's been driving me nuts. I'm not a dinosaur like professional, but I do love dinosaurs. I've always read about them. This one is not a raptor. Okay, I've been watching a lot of reviews. People are like, "It's a raptor. It's a raptor." This is not a raptor. There's no curved claw. It's not a raptor. The face here, and I'm sorry if I sound like I'm just bitching, but the face here, if you look, it does not have the beak either. I mean, it has a beak, more or less. It's not really in line with the way the shape of the skull would be for raptor. So I don't know why people kept calling this one raptor. It looks more or less like this one. I think this one starts, but it doesn't have the same. It doesn't have the exact head shape, the skull shape, because it should be a curve up there. But it's very similar, and I forget the name of it. It starts with a D. It's like 6 letters. In the comments, if you know the name of this fossil, let me know. But it is not a damn raptor. So I just want to say that, get that off my chest because it was bothering me. So, but other than that, the beast mode looks pretty good. I like it. I wish this part would go in a bit more. But besides that, I mean, it's got an articulated jaw. The legs move around. The tail stays in its spot, and it's kind of curvy, so I dig it. Looking at the T-Rex here, very classic. I like it very much as well. I love how everything kind of just hides in on itself. I love the articulation. I wish there was more of it. Some people complain that it does not stand up easily. I haven't had too much problem standing it up, and as I say that, it starts to lean. I just wish the head could turn left and right, because that would really make this a killer figure. But as I said, it is a fossilized, so you can arm it up. So eventually I'll try to see if I can arm up old Optimus Primal here. But you can see his height's pretty decent. Spring and Rat Trap, because he's another core class too. Now I shouldn't put Primal in here, because Primal's actually a Voyager. So let's get in a deluxe so you can compare deluxe to deluxe. So I feel like that's fair, you know. I still got to review this, but we'll get to that. So let's get these guys transformed, or this guy transformed, him broke apart, and then we'll see how much fun we can have with it. All right, and here we have Vertebrake transformed, looking really cool. I really like the head sculpt there. The weapon's pretty decent. It's just the tail. Uses like a sword. You know, it don't really waste a whole lot. I mean, it's a really clean figure. I'm really impressed with these. Like, you can see they're the same height. And again, these core class figures are just really doing justice, because, again, we've had things like this for years, and you know, it looked for the last several years they're okay. You know, they turn into these little cars, but they don't really fit well with anything unless you're using like a base, and I don't know. I just didn't dig it as much. I'd much rather have these core classes, and I hope we get more good ones like what we've gotten so far. So I'd give him a solid 8 out of 10 for this figure. And let's take a look at Paleotrex. And you can see he has like an axe, which is cool. Then you can make that part into a shield. He has like a club here that can open up. Pretty sweet. You can squeeze the T-Rex head on there. And this just looks silly, but I do dig it. So I'm gonna get him transformed into an actual robot now. And here we go, Paleotrex transformed. This guy has some of the weirdest feet. I will start off by saying that. They're very small, not a lot of area space to keep him upright. Very awkward looking guy with the huge hands and long, lanky arms. I'm actually interested to see how this guy looks in animation. But, you know, overall, I guess I can't complain too much. I think he does look, you know, pretty creepy, and I do like some components of it. So that's cool. He can also have his face plate open. That actually reveals his real robot form head. So that's a nice little extra gimmick there. Yeah, it looks good. He's a Predacon. He's a Predacon, and you can see how big he is compared to Vertebrake here. I think they both look good together. And just bringing Cheetor back in. You see he's a little bit taller than Cheetor, but not as much weight, of course. So, yeah. All in all, I would say that these Velocilizers are decent, and I think they're pretty good. A fun pickup if you're really just bored. I might end up eventually giving this guy to my son, just because, I don't really... He was fun to review, but I don't know if I'll keep him. I did not show these previously. These are the stickers that come with each card, which is cool. Well, not stickers, cards to come with each action figure, and you can kind of see the future by moving them back. I got a double on mine, so I think I'm missing the Dinobot. I think there's only 4 of these. I think Dinobot's the last one. I don't have him yet, so hopefully I'll get him in the next one. I still have a few more to review, but thanks for watching. Until next time, peace and fossilize grease.